And now, my bedroom smells like a nightclub. That's an expensive mistake. I mean, at least it smells good, but honestly, at some point, it's probably so overpowering that you have an intense headache. Or at least that's how I work. Anybody else extremely overly sensitive to smells? What's going on, Moderchodes? It's your boy, Long Nail, back again with another new video. And in today's video, we're going over the hot posts from r/WellThatSucks. Let's get into it. First time trying to grow carrots from seeds. 6 months later, and we all find out why we just buy stuff from the store. Because you build up all this hype around it, you're so happy that your garden is finally coming to, and then you get this. Or you end up with the watermelon that has literally no red inside. It's like, man, I just spent 4 months doing this nonsense. Just for what? Literally nothing. Returning what belongs to you. Best regards, the ocean. Oh, bro, this is so disgusting. And to know that this is barely anything in the grand scheme of things, it's just, I mean, there's literally like garbage islands floating in the ocean that are huge. And we just act like that's normal. I mean, just looking at this image alone should tell you like how disgusting the oceans are. But really seeing it is kind of shocking. What a great way to start my day this morning. Nothing quite hits like that instantaneous fear you get when you miss a step. And well, in this case, he ended up missing the next 4 too. Wasn't quite as lucky. Hopefully he's all right. But man, oh man, is this a rough way to start the day. Well, pool's closed. No, this is like my worst nightmare. So this is one of those pools where you can see through the bottom. And well, it was raining. The pool got just a little bit too full and the glass fell out from underneath it. Just completely, thousands and thousands of gallons of water just fall into what looks like this parking garage. I mean, luckily this wasn't off of some monstrous building in the city. And literally, if somebody's in the pool, they're falling 10 feet, which could, is still a lot to fall, especially when you're not expecting it. But I'm just thinking, if it's in a 50-story building, that water is going to crush people. So, I don't know. I'd say, I guess the engineers of this got extremely lucky that there is no consequences to this happening, other than maybe they lose their job. Wife tried cleaning my cast iron. How much alimony should I get? Oh no, dude. With how many videos there are out there on the internet, just look it up before you do it. If you're not sure, look it up. That goes for literally anything. Pretty much anything you can think of, there's an answer to it on the internet. And I'm guessing if you spent even 15 seconds doing a Google search, how to clean a cast iron, it would have told you something that would stop you from, I don't know, maybe you took steel wool to this? Oh, come on, man. Just moments from victory. And this lady decides, oh yeah, I'm just going to run in front of him while he's going full speed. Literally 20 feet from the finish line. So here's my question. Does this guy get the W or no? Because clearly the next person is 50 or 100 feet behind him. There's literally 15 feet left in the race, but he's not going to finish first, even though he would have. So is this just some way that you can sabotage a race and it literally can affect the outcome of somebody's career? Potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars, future sponsorships, etc.? Or what? Because I'd have to imagine that this dude gets first place because he was in first place when the lady did this, so close to the finish line. But even if it happened like 2 miles from the finish, what happens then? Then it's like, it's not guaranteed he would have won, but he was in first. It's just, think before you do stuff, lady. It's clearly obvious. You know where you are. I have to think that she did this on purpose. My father had to be freed from the locked toilet this morning. No, this is not how you handle that situation. You completely missed out on a golden opportunity to bust down a door with your foot. I mean, I've been looking for an excuse to do this for years upon years, and I've still yet to have a good enough opportunity to do it. And your dad had this opportunity and he cut a hole in the door? Come on, bro. Come on. Spent 2 hours in traffic this morning and I was late for work, and my entire schedule for the day is completely messed up because of these people. Yeah, this is where you just slowly creep forward because you're in a multi-thousand-pound vehicle and they're gonna move. I mean, it's literally that simple. What they're doing is clearly not allowed. I don't know why they think it is, because it's not. So I'll tell them, hey, move, or I'm just going to slowly move you out of the way. Now, of course, I'm not saying full speed ahead, as much as you might want to. But if you slowly creep forward, eventually you're going to get through. And hopefully these people will stop being so self-centered and ruining everyone else's day to make a point that literally nobody that's sitting there in traffic is going to care about. In fact, they're going to probably make them take the opposite viewpoint. My shower was leaking, so I tried to see if I could fix it. I broke it instead. That's unfortunate. This always happens, no matter what you're trying to fix. It could be the simplest of things. Nope. It's got to bust. And of course, whatever piece you bust is going to cost $50. It's not going to be available at Home Depot for 3 weeks. So you go check Lowe's. It's not at Lowe's. Oh, by the way, then you go check another store. Oh, that store's closed. You forgot to check. And now you've wasted 3 hours, still don't have what you need, and you're raging. Yep, that's how it goes. My cat decided to take a leak on my new Switch instead of literally anywhere else. I mean, honestly, it's probably easier to clean up off your Switch than off that carpet, and it's not going to smell for nearly as long. I mean, on the carpet, you're going to be smelling that for months unless you're good at cleaning it. Whereas on the Switch, sure, it might be a little gross, but you can clean it and you're all set within 10 minutes. I'd consider yourself lucky here, man. Got my Magneto helmet from Amazon. Yep. Just another person who didn't care about their job or your product. They just go, well, chuck it, stop it, mush it. It doesn't matter. It's not mine. It's unfortunate that that's this mindset of so many of the people that work at these companies, but it's just the reality. And I realize sometimes it's just a shifting box when you're doing millions of boxes a day. It's bound to happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was a Ring video to go along with this of the dude just straight up chucking it across the yard and being like, well, it's there, not my problem. Well, there was an attempt to protect the wall plates. Bro, it's going to take you more time to tape off that wall plate than it is to just unscrew it and then not have to be careful around it. I mean, clearly your tape wasn't even enough. You did a horrendous job and you didn't even tape it well. There's literally just going to be blue spots around the rest of that outlet. Guys, if you're going to paint, don't be lazy. Take the literal 15 seconds to unscrew that, pull the plate off, and it'll just be so much more stress-free. Trust me, you'll thank yourself. Heavy rains last night made my wall 3D. Ooh, no. You better get that looked at ASAP because this has probably been going on for months, and whatever wood's up there is probably extremely rotted. So before it's too late and that ceiling just collapses, I'd go get that looked at. Company hired a cleaning company after complaints about mice. This morning, I found this note was on my desk on the toothbrush I use every day. This toothbrush had mouse dung on it. Oh no. Honestly, at that point, I would have rather they just threw out the toothbrush and I never knew what happened. I mean, it's nice of them to at least put the note, but at some point it's like, well, if it had it on it, it's probably been having it on it. And now you have to live with the fact that you've been smearing that all over your teeth. Maybe that's why you always have bad breath. All right, Matter Chodes, that's it for the hot post from r/WellThatSucks. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. And of course, share this video with your friends. And if you want to help support the channel for free, anytime you have any shopping to do on Amazon, just click the link in the description down below. Do your shopping as regular. It won't cost you anything extra, and it'll help support the channel. So I'd really appreciate it. Till next time. Peace.